Join me as I show the top niches for 2024, empowering you to take your business to new heights and seize lucrative opportunities. Don't miss out on this exclusive insider knowledge that can transform your print-on-demand journey. Let's jumpstart your success together. Before we get into the content, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you get any value out of it. Now, when it comes to doing research to find these low competitions, I'm using Merchant Informer. My coupon code is going to be down below, so make sure you sign up. There's a 7-day free trial, so sign up and use my coupon code. I come over here to product research, movers and shakers, hit that right there. You know, it's going to bring me up daily sellers on Amazon. And these are obviously Amazon merch on demand t-shirts. For example, chicken tender slut. If you can read this, my girlfriend says you're too close, right? This is a funny shirt. This is a cool one. So like, for example, let's click on this right here. This is going to bring me over to Amazon.com. And this is the Amazon merch on demand t-shirt, the standard t-shirt right here. And there's so many different ways that you can use this right here. Okay. So I can literally let me just scroll down a little bit to give you an idea of all the, the other t-shirts over here. St. Patrick's Day. So like, I love my wife, but using that shamrock. So we click that right there. It's going to bring us over here. And this is most likely probably going to be one of the top selling designs for St. Patrick's Day. So you may want to look out for something like this to give you an idea. But yeah, that like that. And then this is my St. Patrick's Day birthday shirt. This is another, I can see something like this, St. Patrick's Day and a birthday mixed together. That's just basically like two niches in one, right? Which is a very, very passionate idea, okay, to create a design for. And then as you're just coming in here, just taking notes and just coming up with different ideas, this is the best way right here. So if you run out of any ideas, everything that I used in the video was using this right here. So let's get into the first niche research idea. All right, so the first niche is everything hurts. All right, 2-word design. Okay, very simple, all white text, turning this into like a all black text so it can look good on like lighter color t-shirts. That's one way to create even more sales within what it is right now. So always keep that in mind. If you have an all white black text t-shirt or all white text t-shirt that looks good on the black t-shirt, switching the color, right? So it can look good on a white t-shirt. That's one way to even create more sales than what it is right now. Very simple. Nothing too crazy about this design. It can be created in 30, 40 seconds. We come down, look at the all-time sales. It made its first sale in 2022, and it's consistently making sales. And then you can see like last year's Q4, it just starts to just push down. And then into this year, it has a really low BSR consistently for this pretty much the whole start of this year, which is really good. We got a result of 437 in my Everything Hurts t-shirt. Now, if you come down here, I was looking at this because this is the overall pick, right? This is the overall pick. But then if you come over here, my Everything Hurts, you can see this one has a 6 million BSR. This one has a 32K. This one's 56, 20, 238K, 27K. Now, there's obviously a demand for the saying in here, okay? Now, mixing it up, some people just put, instead of my Everything Hurts, they just put Everything Hurts, right? And just by doing a little switch up like that, you have a top seller. Okay, now we come down a little bit more. Everything Hurts, and I Think I'm Dying. You can see this has a 84K BSR. So just think about just different ways that you can possibly use that. And next thing you know, you have created another design that's possibly a top seller, because by looking at these BSRs, people are looking for this. There's a demand for this t-shirt. Okay, this saying right here. Next is check out my 6-pack Japanese sushi. Now there's a popular design with the donuts, right? That one's been around for years, and it's just basically the same thing. Check out my 6-pack, and they have 6 donuts right there. And this one right here is obviously Japanese sushi. You can see what they did, but it's just leveraging that just like a foodie type of design, right? A foodie lover, a person that loves food. Now you can think of this of just like different types of food now, right? And that's the first thing I thought about when I seen that donut t-shirt. It's like what do you enjoy? Think about what human beings enjoy, or like popular foods, anything like that. Korean barbecue, you got sushi, you got ramen. There's so much that can be done with this. All right, so that's a really cool design though, for sure. And we look at the all-time sales. It's made its first sale 2019, and then throughout, it's not like a top selling like crazy design as some of the previous BSRs here, but it's a design that's obviously in some months it's making over $40, $50, right? And everything adds up at the end of the day, because that one design, and then you have that one design doing that, then you have another design doing that, it starts to add up, right? And then we have a result of 464. Check out my 6-pack sushi t-shirt. Next niche is a medical doctor loading, funny med school. And you have basically it says medical doctor loading, right? And it's basically like as a graduation gift or almost done with school idea. And I've seen a few designs like this over the years of doing research. Like I'm trying to think of one, but I can't think of it right now. But like that loading bar that's like almost done, right? And I think this is a really cool design, right? And you can see 4.6, 46 ratings. So it's been up, I think, been up for a while. And if you look at the all-time sales, like, God dang, 2019. But like something like this as a print-on-demand seller, this is something that we look for. Like this right here is really good because it's good. This is something that I personally look for as, a print-on-demand seller. If I see any of my designs doing this type of ordeal, that's a win for me personally. I think that's really cool because it shows it's a consistent seller. Now it's up there, it's live, it's ranking, it's getting that traction, that sales velocity, and that's what you want. Now we have a result of 474, right? Medical doctor loading t-shirt. And we come down, we have it's the overall pick. It has that overall pick badge right there. And you can see there's, other people are doing different design layouts inside of this niche. Next niche is I have potential energy funny t-shirt physics. I have no idea like what this means, but I'm pretty sure that this is, if a person understands physics and like enjoys that like topic, okay, this is something that probably relates to them and they understand it. Okay, so now think about it as in learning about a niche and creating an awesome design for somebody. This person obviously knows what this type of design is, right? And they can relate to it. So that right there is like, that's speaking to them without like speaking to them. Okay. If that makes sense. I think it's a cool design. Like I don't even understand it, but I feel like the person that understands this understands it. And something like this is just, it's crazy because you understand your audience, you understand the niche. That's how you create a top selling design. And by looking at this BSR, it's doing some work, doing some damage, and it's hovering right now throughout the year below 50K BSR. Now, if we come over here, we have a result of 460. Okay, I have potential energy t-shirt. And if we come down, we have very similar designs, but look at these BSRs, 29K, 56K, 267K, 613K. And now with this right here, the thing I'm thinking about is what can you do differently from the rest of the competition? Because they're switching up the color and placing the text in different positions. So I guess these are different designs, very similar, but like what can you do? And the first thing I'm thinking about is like physics. Okay, funny physics, ideas, designs, stuff like that. And that will take a little bit more of brain power and research, but I think it's possible that you can create a top selling design if you do a little bit of work in here. Next niche is I enjoy romantic walks through the hardware store. Now, this is a cool design. Now, the first thing I'm thinking about is like, what can you do differently? Okay, now this is like for like a handyman. I can see this working. Anyone that's like maybe like a plumber, handyman, any someone that likes to work on things, right? Fix things around the house, anything like that. I enjoy romantic walks through the sports store, right? Men love sports. Golf store, golf store. I've seen some golf stores, yeah. I'm not sure about a baseball store. I'm not too sure, but it would be like more of a general sports store. Maybe thrift store, right? Clothing store. And you're just changing these elements of tools right here. Put like some clothing racks or some vintage retro stuff. Think of things that are thrifty, right? Anything that can be like a thrift store, clothing store, shoe store. I can see people that like they have certain hobbies. You can probably do some research on Instagram for this type of designs, like going over there and seeing like what people love and or anything like that and creating a design for them. That'd be a good idea. Okay. Now if we come down, look at the all-time sales. It's been its first sale in 2021, but look at that. It's consistently just cranking, making sales. It's good. Nice BSR right there. Now, if we come over here, we have a result of 526. I enjoy long romantic walks through the hardware store t-shirt. And if we come down here, we have very similar designs and they're just mixed. They're like different design layouts, same saying. But you look at the BSR. They're hovering pretty low. 170, 173, 232, 970, 243. This one has the overall pick badge, but like there's a demand for this, okay? And the first thing I'm thinking about is like, what else can you do to enter this niche without, copying? You don't want to copy anyone else. You want to think about like, what can you do inside here to create a top selling design, and maybe just switching up to like I said, switching up, the lettering or what keyword inside of this design and changing out the elements or the graphic in there. And then next thing you know, you have a top selling design in that niche. If you want more low competition niches like this and strategies of going over different designs and just coming up with different ideas, watch this video right here. Thank you very much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below.